how best to describe a car which you probably already know about. The Golf R Mk7, great car, benchmark when it came out, 2015. Lots of other cars arguably have taken it forward, taken the mantle forward, the RS3, the A45, the Focus RS. But what do you do when you want more power? Well, the first question I ask myself is, what are you trying to achieve? That's a tricky one. That's a really tricky one. I think the reason why it's tricky is because I drive this car every single day. I use it for work. I drive this car every single day. And I drive it on motorways, A roads, B roads, slow roads. I'm stuck in traffic. I have open roads. I drive to Scotland, but you get the idea. So what was I trying to achieve? Well, like anything, I go to the gym. You know, I look at my shoulders, I think I'm looking a bit measly. Want to work on my shoulders a little bit. Look at my biceps, look at my guns, think, yeah, well, I want to work on my guns a bit. When I looked at the car, I thought, well, those tyres, those wheels, although they're big, don't get me wrong, the 19-inch, they just look a little bit anemic. So I put some spacers just to beef them out a bit. And that was the first thing that I did. I thought, yeah, right, great, we've got the stance. Then I thought, well, what's this dead spot that people are talking about? And I'm a member of a series of different forums, so, well, no point in naming them, but a member of lots of forums, and people are talking about this dead spot. Now, if you don't know any different, you don't know any different. But I was intrigued, so I tried a couple of different things, a pedal box here and a tuning box there, and they worked well, they worked efficiently, they did what they were supposed to do. They made the car feel slightly more responsive and to some extent, you know, made it feel a little bit nippier. That's the best way I can describe it. But the jerkiness day to day really did not suit me very well at all. So then I started looking at other things, a map, and you know, what else can you do if you decat this or if you downpipe that, and if you put an induction sound on. I've never ever been a fan of the sound actuator, fake engine noise pumping through, forget all of that. I grew up in an era of V8s and V10s. I like the engine. So then I thought, well, the best thing I can do is probably put an exhaust on. You get from the title, running APR Stage 2 software, the latest version. We've got an APR intercooler on, Miltech exhaust, full exhaust decat with the resonator system in the back. Also got the VWR intake and TTE Turbotechnics intake pipe. We'll get a shot of the engine, you can have a look and you can see what that's about. Chances are you already know. Now, all of these components put together with that APR map make this car, along with the supercar. If you go back to, I don't know, let's start at the beginning for me, 1980s. Born of the RS Cosworths, the Escort Cosworths and such alike. In order for you to get 400 brake horsepower, and I know this has been documented, and I know people have said it, but specifically in this RS Cosworth, you needed to have forged internals, big turbo, different cams, etc, etc, etc. $2.5 grand plus the cost of the car, you've got a 400 brake horsepower car that will return 35 miles to the gallon. Now, for some people that's important, the miles per gallon, but for me it's about how this car makes me feel on a day-to-day basis. It's comfy, it's fast, it handles, it does everything, it gets the kids in the back, I can get a pram in the boot, happy days. So why am I making this particular video? Well, if like me, you consider changing stuff constantly, I always look at things that I can't really afford. Q911 Turbo S, love to have one, probably couldn't afford the maintenance. I consider this car, as it is, in this form, I'd probably have, for what I'm doing at the moment, I'd have it over that car. Why? It costs 70 quid to fill up a tank. A service costs 150, 170 pounds, whatever it costs. The tyres are 150 pound a corner. happy days. If you, we'll do a shot round the car, you know, it's done 50,000 miles. There are some bumps, there are some scrapes, there are some, you know, curbing on the alloys. In order for me to, you know, to make the car look pristine again, it's going to cost me like, what, £300-400? Get the alloys refurbed, touch up paint. If you were to do that on a Porsche, crazy. But let's bring it back down to earth, and let's not consider, you know, the likes of the M6 or the Porsches or this, that and the other. They're super league cars. The RS3, the TTRS sister company Audi, the A45 AMG, the RS Ford Focus. Well, I'm not going to get into the argument which one's better about Ford Focus RS or Golf R. That's not this video. However, again, specifically bringing it back to this particular car, this car's not Mr. B, and it's 400 brake horsepower. That's quick enough. You know, I'm not going to tell you what speed it was, but you know, I don't know if you can see from the other angle, we've overtaken everything that was in our way. So, what else can I give you? What other bits of information can I tell you about a Golf R Stage 2 APR with all the bells, all the whistles? To be honest, there's not really much else. You know, there's plenty of other people who have done videos about what cabin space there is, you know, how it compares to this, how it compares to that. That's not what this video is. There are local APR dealers all over the country. They usually have either an S3 or a Golf R that's readily available for people to, you know, either get a passenger ride in or drive. I thoroughly recommend it, especially if you have a Golf R. Why? I let the Gamage guy drive it yesterday. He compared it to a GTR. Now, my friend has got a GTR. He bought one, I think, only last month. I didn't drive it. I was a passenger, and I'm purely looking at this from, you know, a passenger point of view. The GTR was fast. It was exceptionally fast, and it's standard. This car is not standard. However, I did get the same feeling, you know, the feeling in your tummy where you're not even launching, just casually driving away, and your internals feel pressed against the seat. You don't drive this car every day like that, you know. Well, I do. Most people don't. Yeah, what can I say? It's addictive. And an interesting point, when I was actually thinking about this tune, one guy said to me, I think it was on a forum, in a private message or something, he said, listen, you know, he's got the Stage 3 kit, which I think we're going to hopefully review in a couple of weeks. He said to me, most people do a tune or buy a car for horsepower, but 95% of the time you're driving it for the torque. So you drive a car for the power, but you drive it in torque. That's interesting, because at 3,000 RPM, this car has 250, 275 Newton meters of torque. In fact, I think it's pound foot of torque, which is, you know, slightly less. Newton meters are obviously significantly more. That's turbo diesel. That's 3-litre turbo diesel levels of torque, top end, at the beginning of the rev range. Overtaking's a joy. Long motorway stretches are a joy. A and B roads are a joy. It's not going to be for everyone. You know, some people will be content with the Stage 1, but for me, I wanted the sound, I wanted the drama, I wanted the induction noise. You know, I took the false floor out a few weeks back because I put my kid's motorbike in the back. I noticed, I forgot to put it in on the Monday, and then the first thing I noticed was, wow, that exhaust is actually quite loud, and that's on a resonating system. You'll get another shot of that in a minute, I'm sure. All of these things are things which you can live with daily. So we've just come, you know, off a 70 miles an hour into a 40 mile an hour zone. No drone. That guy nearly crashed. Did you see that?